Hey yo, man! Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, man, we got horrible news in the culture, man. We got artists being killed, murdered, man. Julio, Foolio, man, from Jacksonville. We did a Jacksonville video a while ago, and we kind of went through a little bit of the history behind the Jacksonville beef that was going on between Julio's crew and Youngeen Ace's crew, man. Ace top shooters or something like that, and then Julio's crew, man. And the way, I mean, I went through the whole story on that video, and I'll probably go through it again at a later time. But someone shot at Fulio's, someone broke into like their house, like this is years ago, man. Someone broke into the house, man, shot up the house, shot up like a cousin from that was trying to hide behind a couch or something like that. I think a 9-year-old wound up getting shot too, man, but the 9-year-old survived. The cousin that got hit happened to be the cousin of Foolio. This is a person that got into a beef with someone from Youngeen Ace's crew and stuff like that, man. Ace top killers or something like ATK. So anyway, fast forward to now. So, there's been a lot of murders back and forth in the whole 9 yards. After that happened, there was a birthday party that Youngeen Ace was celebrating with I think it was his brother. If I remember correctly, I got to go back to the video, but I think he was celebrating his birthday with his brother and his father and his cousin, and then and a couple of other people, man. And at that birthday party, Youngeen Ace and his crew, they was shot up. They shot up the car in the whole 9 yards, right? I think Youngeen Ace got hit. He got shot in the butt. And then I think his brother was killed. Okay, his brother I think was in the passenger seat, and I think he got killed. A couple people got killed during that situation. So now Foolio and his crew, they was rejoicing in the fact that 3 people were killed at that birthday party, and although Youngeen Ace survived. All right, Youngeen Ace moved out, I think, of Jacksonville. He's been just laying low and minding his business since then, and because there's been a lot of murders back and forth. All right, Foolio did get hit one time, man. He got shot in the head. Not one time, he got hit a couple times. One time he got shot in the head. He survived, I think it was. And then last year he got shot in the foot. Showed a picture of that, man. So they've been trying to kill this man for a minute. All right. Fast forward to last night. Foolio was celebrating his birthday, and he did a pool party. All right, and apparently he's been posting his location all day on live, man. You know what I'm saying? That's number one thing you don't do. Don't post a location when you're there. Post it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's been posting it all night, man, and even getting drunk. He's like, yeah, I'm not even used to getting drunk, but he got drunk last night while he was celebrating his birthday. Take a look at this video of him posting his pool party.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5-6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5-6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Hold on.
You must have a chaser.
We can't even fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming out the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go. Hey, the pool party start today at 5-6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5-6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Hold on.
You must have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take that shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time with silver lit. Oh God, yeah. We came deep as fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up with the fair. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
All right. You know, so that's his 26th birthday celebration. He's posting all over social media, man, talking about best birthday ever. Appreciate everybody who pulled up. We turned up till we couldn't no more. We on the way to the show now. Y'all pull up, okay? With the with the blood drop. You know what I'm saying? And then it sounds like he was killed. All right. According to what was it? Say Cheese posted this. According to the news this morning at 4:40 a.m. A total of 4 people in 2 separate cars were shot. Nothing good happens at these times. You know what I'm saying? These are demon time, devil hours. You know what I mean? 4:40 a.m. Total of 4 people in 2 separate cars were shot. 3 survived in the parking lot at a Holiday Inn in Tampa. Foolio was kicked out of his Airbnb, man. You know, things happen. They just play out the way they play out, man. You know what I'm saying? He was kicked out of his Airbnb, which is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Foolio was kicked out of his Airbnb and switched locations. So, I mean, that's interesting, man. Had he never been kicked out the Airbnb, it wouldn't happen, or maybe they would have just pulled up at the Airbnb. I mean, you can't avoid the day of your death. Can you? I don't think you could. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could. I'm not sure. It says here, 1 person was killed, 3 were hospitalized at a shooting in a hotel parking lot. All right, so it's the hotel parking lot. Apparently, they were being watched, followed. Tampa, and if you're drunk, you ain't gonna be able to pick this up. Police are investigating a shooting that happened around 4:40 a.m. Sunday in a parking lot on the Holiday Inn, Tampa, north of East Fowler Avenue. Public Information Officer for Tampa Police, Joni Lewis Police, said at a news conference this morning that 2 cars were shot at with a total of 4 people being shot. You know what I mean? So 4 people were shot, man. Let me see who else posted information on this. We also got College Kid who posted information on this. College Kid posted, man, Jacksonville rapper Foolio reportedly lost his life last night. Shooting at Tampa Holiday Inn killed at least 1 person, injured 3 others early Sunday morning, according to police, which is interesting because this is kind of opposite of what happened with Youngeen Ace, man. With Youngeen Ace, 4 people were shot, only 1 survived. In this situation, 1 died. And then the other 3 and 4 were shot. You know what I'm saying? It says Tampa police said shooting took place in the parking lot of Holiday Inn. We done told you that already, at the intersection of Fowler Avenue and McKinley Drive. Okay, what we learned, and this is what they're saying. Did you get the? Wait, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, man. All right, so let me finish going. So they said, quote, what we learned, and this is early in the investigation, 2 cars were shot at. What else did they say? They said, Lewis said 1 person was killed at the scene while 3 other gunshot victims were taken to the local hospitals. The deceased person was believed to be named Charles Jones, 26, but the medical examiner has yet to release a positive identification. All right, although it has been confirmed by his girlfriend that it was Foolio, Charles Jones. Okay. Investigators said they believe the victims were at a hotel trying to get a room at the time of the shooting. It seems like they will survive their injuries. Lewis said officers are looking through surveillance video to learn more about the incident. Key said, what up? They're also helping guide hotel guests around the scene. At this time, no arrests have been made. Officers are looking for additional video to identify any potential suspects. Charles Jones is the legal name of the artist Julio Foolio. While police have not explicitly confirmed the connection, the 26-year-old rapper's girlfriend, Blanco Manny, posted the news of his death on Instagram, which is now private. She said he died after celebrating his birthday in Tampa, posting a photo of him that night. And the first comment I see is, got flipped on his birthday just like the nigga he was dissing. So unfortunately, I mean, I hate to read that comment, but this is kind of where the thing spins back around, right? Where, like, you know, rejoicing in somebody else's death tends to result in the same outcome a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is isolated. We're all a community. So anybody that dies has family members. You know what I'm saying? And those family members, they feel the pain of the death. Okay. Take a listen to the news broadcast and how the news plays it.
We know at this point, around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me, a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video as it pertains to the shooting. As far as the people that are at local hospitals, we are working to get an update on their condition. It seems like they will survive their injuries, but again, that's very early in the investigation. Those are really the details that I have at this point as we're unfolding and getting updates. I'll take a couple of questions for what I can't say.
Julie, were these guests at the hotel, do you know, that were staying here with some kind of beef or rivalry?
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
Can you say anything about the guests that were staying in the hotel? Did they have to be evacuated, or were they told to stay in place after the incident this morning?
Part of the investigation, I don't think so, because of what time it happened. At this point, you know, guests are waking up and we're updating them and we're assisting them with anything that they need assistance with at this time. But it didn't happen inside the hotel. It was in the parking lot.
And so, do you know how many suspects there were and how many people had guns?
Part of the investigation, we're hoping to be able to figure that part out, as well as get a description of the suspects so that we can get that information out to you. But I can tell you that there are cameras here and our officers are working to view all of the cameras and talk with people, you know, who might have seen anything or heard anything. And I think that's the biggest thing at this point. You know, we always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened.
Yeah. So that's how the news put it. And, you know, this is kind of one of those sad situations, man. Now, Charleston White has something to say on it. You kind of knew he was going to say something. And actually, I think personally, I think his response was not as bad as it could have been. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying it was great. You know what I mean? But he has, you know, I'm reporting on it, so he's reporting on it, and his, you know, his version is his version, man. Take a listen to you know, what his thoughts are in the situation, man.
Well, y'all, they done got that black ass boy. You say they done got that Julio Foolio boy. I told him they would go get him. Yeah, nah, well, I didn't tell him they would go get him. I just knew they would go get him, because the boy works hard to get got. Nah, that nigga works hard to get shot on. Man, they shot his foot off last year, give him that pirate nub. Man, that nigga supposed to still, nigga got his foot shot off, ain't supposed to be bouncing around on his birthday. Man, get somewhere and sit down and rest that foot and work your hips, nigga. Nigga supposed to be fucking. And then I'm thinking, at the Holiday Inn, what the fuck? Man, nigga ain't no protection on a nigga at the Holiday Inn. They ain't even got valet parking. No, man, shit, no, man, that's why I go, man, the Holiday Inn. Man, I guess when you got an entourage of niggas rolling around, you can't go get one of them $100 rooms. Nigga, you got to go, yeah. And everybody saying, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that nigga works hard to die. Shit, he earned this here. Shit, nigga, and goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that nigga lived and talked gangster, should nobody be sad what done happened to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That same cut, what's name?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Nah, wait, that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that nigga making people mama cry. So shit, it's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, ooh, Lord, thank you. And then there's some people crying, said, oh, we gonna miss one leg, 1 foot. Oh, that's what the Indians would call them. The Indians give you a name, Blackfoot, Lightfoot. The Indians come up with, pale skin. So, we go, yeah. I don't know, yeah. Yeah, no, nigga, 1 foot. Yeah, they got 1 foot. And then they know he can't run. Yeah, they know nigga can't sprint with that motherfucking, platter foot. Yeah, nigga got that platter foot. Nigga can't just take off running and pivot and, so they got him. And it ain't funny, but nigga, it ain't no dishonor and death at all. And I'm just saying, if just so happen I die, I give everybody to make fun of me. I give everybody permission right now to make fun of me. Guess what? I ain't gonna hear it. I'm only gonna be fucked up if I hear it. But I'll be fucked up, I can die and hear people laughing at me.
Yeah. So that's kind of what he had to say on it, man. And he said it in his own Charleston White way, man. He he wasn't talking about it like he talked about King Von. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about the Jacksonville situation, that's not funny because I just mentioned Jacksonville a couple days ago, didn't I? Didn't I just mention Jacksonville a couple days ago, man? The Jacksonville beef was heavy, man. It was real heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Spinner Benz did have a response, but I ain't gonna go into his response right now. Now Spinner Benz is connected to the Foolio's op side, and the situation is, here's the thing, man. A lot of people that are involved in the Jacksonville beef, they've had family members and stuff that have died, that have passed away. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, unfortunately, some people I hate what Charleston White. I guess I hate the reality of what Charleston was saying, which was, he said there are people that are relieved that happened because their family members were murdered, their friends were murdered by this guy who was really making, one of the things, I'm talking to my peoples, man, one of the things that I said was, this man really was shooting videos at people's tombstones. You know what I'm saying? Rap should be maybe, a display of your lyrical ability in the whole 9 yards, not a platform utilized to celebrate murder and people's deaths and stuff like that. We need to pivot away from that kind of rap, that kind of hip hop, man. If you want to be an artist and you want to be Alonzo in your artistry, be Alonzo in your artistry, talking about people that don't exist, or tell somebody else's story and stuff like that. Be creative with your artistry, man. But your artistry should not be utilized to shoot, to make fun of people, man, that have and celebrate pain, man, because there's a lot of people, that innocent people that you know what I'm saying, there are innocent people that are pained by it. And I guess there is the other side. There are innocent people that are pained by it, but there are also people that are saying, yo, man, I lost family members to this kind of, you know what I'm saying, this person or this kind of music or whatever. So we allowed hip hop to turn into something grotesque. We allowed hip hop to turn into a monstrosity of an art form, man, and that's not what it should be. It should be a display of beauty, man. It should be a display of skill, talent. What? It should be a display of culture. Hip hop should be a display of our culture in a positive aspect. And if you want to display the negative aspects, then you gotta at least try to flip it somehow into something positive and not just keep it at the negative. Sometimes it is negative, but we don't want it to be only that, man. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for everybody involved. There was a video of the aftermath of the shooting, man. Take a look at the video real quick. Horrible stuff, man. I mean, the thing about it is this, man. There is a lot of murder talk that is in hip hop, right? And a lot of times the younger generation, they don't fully understand, because maybe the older generation didn't explain that wrestling is fake. You know what I'm saying? They just was they were just doing it. And then the younger generation sees the wrestling and they think it's real. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, in a lot of hip hop, what we have done time after time again is we've glorified it. And when you glorify something, you make it look incredible. You make it look splendid. You make it look glorious. You know what I'm saying? And then the problem is, they fuel, the industry fuels money behind it because there's money in death. You know what I'm saying? There's money in scaring people. So the industry will fuel that part. And the thing about it is, we don't want to we should not be focusing on glorifying this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, people are probably gonna, there's probably gonna be more to this. There's probably gonna, unfortunately, be more people that are gonna die. And I hope not. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people thought way more people were gonna die after the King Von situation, and it seemed like it stopped right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people died, but you know what I mean? We got to focus on not glorifying murder and death. You know what I'm saying? In the music, because there's something wrong if all you can talk about when it comes to humans is when they're having explosive diarrhea. You see what I'm saying? That's not all that encompasses the human experience. Explosive diarrhea. You've had it. I've had it. You know what I'm saying? Your mama has had it. Your girlfriend has had it. The pretty people that you see on Instagram that post beautiful pics, they've had the explosive diarrhea. We never talk about that part. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're doing in our hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it together. All right. Prayers up for the family members, that everybody that lost someone in this war, and prayers up for Jacksonville, man. You know what I'm saying? And prayers up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. All right. We'll catch you again on the next episode.